Okay. Hi, Maria. Thanks for coming in. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a 60-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
61 actually. So
And what do you do? What is your profession?
I'm a dental assistant.
Mm-hmm.
I stand a lot. I work 3 days a week.
Mm-hmm. And what brings you in today?
I'm interested in having a special diet and the amounts of food and nutrition food.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nutritious food.
nutritious food.
Okay, so have you thought of? Thank you for filling out the nutrition assessment form. Have you thought about any health goals that may line up with that, or you think are important to you?
Just dieting and exercising.
Exercising. How
Mm,
how have you been on any diets before?
not really.
Okay, and how often do you exercise? Or it says in the
Yeah,
questionnaire that
3 to 4 times a week I walk 2 miles,
Mhm.
and one day I do yoga for an hour. I
Okay.
think it's on there.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, and nothing limits you from being physically active.
Not really.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to talk about before we get started with a dietary recall? Like, what are you hoping to gain from the session?
Well, to eat healthier and to lose some weight.
So, what does eating healthier mean to you?
Well, eating healthy foods, not processed foods, cut on
Mm-hmm.
sugar and fat.
Mm-hmm. And so, it sounds like you want to eat healthier and you feel like processed foods have a lot of sugar and you want to maybe
Salt.
cut those
Mm-hmm.
and salt out from your diet. And
Mm-hmm.
then I noticed you said lose weight. What makes you feel like you need to lose weight?
Well, because I know I'm overweight for the size.
Uh-huh.
I've seen some of the graphs where you're supposed to be, and I'm not there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So losing weight is important to you
Mm-hmm.
because
To feel better,
mm-hmm.
to be, I guess, maybe more active. You don't get as tired,
Uh-huh.
or feel sluggish.
Yeah. So overall, you want to eat a healthier
Mm-hmm.
diet by limiting your processed foods because
Mm-hmm.
you feel they have salt and fat, which contributes to you being overweight.
Well, honestly, it's the amount of food I also
Uh-huh.
eat. So I need to really cut down and think about eating less.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're a pretty active person, and you feel that makes you have more energy and not feel as sluggish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. So, if it's okay with you, I'd like to conduct a 24-hour dietary recall.
Okay.
Do you know what a 24-hour dietary recall is?
Not sure.
Okay, that's okay. It's just we're going to go from now until yesterday at this time what you ate and like how you cooked it and how much you ate. Are you familiar with portion sizes?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, I have tricks we can do
Mm-hmm.
to ask you how much your portion size is. So let's start with yesterday. It's
What did I
7:40.
eat yesterday?
What did you eat? What time did you have dinner yesterday?
What did we eat? I think we usually have dinner at 6.
Okay. So did you eat anything after 7:40 p.m.?
Well, yeah, I had tea and maybe
Okay.
a cookie.
So what kind of tea and how much did you have?
Decaf tea, just like a cup, which is maybe 6 ounces or whatever a cup is.
It's 8 ounces. And then you said you had a cookie, right? What
Mhm.
kind of cookie?
Oatmeal.
Do you know the brand and how much?
Oh, no, well, I made it.
Okay, homemade. And then about how big was the cookie?
Small cookie.
Okay. And then did you have anything after that? Okay.
Just water.
Okay, how much water did you have?
I'm gonna say like a glass.
Okay. And then in the morning, around what time did you have your first meal or eat
Well,
something?
about 9 today. I had coffee
Mm-hmm.
with milk and biscotti.
Do you know how much your coffee was? How many ounces?
Like 2 cups.
Okay. And then what kind of milk did you put?
A low fat.
And like a teaspoon?
Maybe like 2 tablespoons.
Okay. And then how many biscottis did you have?
1 large one.
One large.
They're large.
Okay. Okay, what's the next thing you had today?
And then around, let's see, what time do we eat? Brunch. It was more like a brunch, like maybe 11 or noon.
Mm-hmm.
We had 2 eggs over easy
Mm-hmm.
with some hash brown and 2 chicken sausage. And I had water.
Do you know what they were cooked with?
Avocado oil.
Okay.
I think both the
Did
hash
you say
browns.
like a tablespoon?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
And 1 strawberry.
Okay.
For fruit.
Okay, so then did you have anything after that? Or how much water did you have?
I'm going to say a glass because then I had coffee.
Okay. You had coffee
earlier.
again?
No, earlier.
Oh, okay.
You already asked me. I finished the part of the 2 cups.
Okay. And then after that, did you have anything?
Not till maybe 4.
Uh-huh.
I had a little bit of tuna.
Okay.
Like a dip with the
Tuna
corn
dip.
chips.
What consisted of the tuna dip?
Mayo,
Mm-hmm.
celery, tomatoes and onions, and pepper and salt.
Okay. And
But
then,
I didn't eat a lot. It was just a couple.
So how?
Maybe like a half a cup.
Oh, okay. And then what chips did you say?
Corn chips.
Corn chips. How many corn chips?
I'm going to say 5.
5, okay. And did they have like a brand?
Yeah, it's Julian.
No, it's okay.
It's the Trader Joe's
Okay.
corn chips, and it's white corn. It's a new brand.
Okay. And then after 4 p.m., what did you have?
Then I had dinner at 6.
Okay.
And I had spaghetti, salad, water. Oh, and then at 4 o'clock, I just remember I had a martini.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay.
It's a 4-ounce martini.
Okay.
With an onion.
With an onion?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so for dinner, you had spaghetti, salad, and water.
Mm-hmm. And bread.
Okay.
Slice of bread with butter.
Okay. What kind of spaghetti did you have? Was it just normal pasta?
It was normal pasta. It was not wheat.
Okay. And then what was in this? What kind of salad did you have?
Romaine lettuce with cherry tomatoes, cucumber, and a little red onion.
Okay, and then how much water? Did you have dressing on the salad?
Ranch, cilantro ranch.
Okay. How much do you think you had?
Of salad, I need you to ask me that. Probably about maybe a cup and a half.
Okay. And then how much salad dressing?
2 tablespoons, maybe 3.
And then I forgot to ask you about how much spaghetti did
I
you have?
know. Like
So a
Two
cup is like your hand.
maybe a cup and a half. Because I
Okay.
know it was more than a cup. I tried to kind of.
And did you have, what kind of sauce did you have with the spaghetti?
Tomato sauce.
Did it have any meat in it?
No. Oh yeah, the spaghetti. Yeah, I had turkey meat.
Okay.
I thought you meant the sauce.
How much sauce do you think you had?
About I'm gonna say like 4 ounces.
Okay. And then what kind of bread was it you had with dinner?
White bread.
White bread. Okay. And then how many pieces did you have?
1,
Okay.
maybe 2. I think it's 2.
Okay.
That's right.
And then how many tablespoons of butter? Or how much butter?
Oh, 1
1 tablespoon. Okay.
for both.
And then how much water do you think you had it in?
Maybe like 8 ounces.
Okay. And then did you have anything after dinner?
Nothing yet, just water.
Okay. Okay, that concludes our dietary recall. So I got a little bit more information about your current dietary patterns. Going over your form and your 24-hour recall today, it says that you it's like, where did it go? You wrote that you try to do low fat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I didn't ask you what your beef was. What's the percentage of fat in your beef? Do you know?
No fat.
It was
It's the filet mignon, the one that has the less fat, no marbly meat. I tried.
Was it like 93% or 7% fat or 20% fat? Do you remember? Okay. Well, I was gonna say, sounds like you have low fat. It's just your sources are mayo, your milk, but you only have a teaspoon of that. And then depending on what your fat is from your beef. And eating a balanced, healthy meal. You do have 3 meals a day, and then at your meals, you try to have like vegetables, grains, and protein. Your lunch was not as vegetable-y, I think, but you had 2 cups of salad.
And I usually try to have fruit at least twice a day.
It is a weekend, so that might have something to do. Okay. So if you don't mind now, I'm just going to do a quick nutrition physical exam.
Okay.
Okay? So
what do we do?
You can just sit there for now. What I'm going to be looking for is any signs of malnutrition. So I'm going to check if you've lost any subcutaneous fat or muscle. And if they see any signs of deficiencies. So I'm putting the gloves on, so I'm not, touching you, because I'm going to be, with your permission, touching. So
okay.
Is it okay if I touch your hair?
Okay.
So I'm just checking if it's thin, if it looks good. Do you mind removing your glasses? And I'm just checking your temples here. I'm checking under your eyes. Okay, it looks good. You can put your glasses back on. And then, if you don't mind, can I touch where your clavicle is? Okay, it looks good. And then, can you please reach out your arm? Perfect. I'm going to check back. Shoulders. Good. And then bend your arm for me, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna make sure. Okay. And then can you kind of just like push against my hand really quick? Good. And then check your hands, nails here. Looks good. Thank you. And then if you don't mind pulling up your jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna check your knees. Looks good. And then I just need you to open your mouth for me, please. Okay, and then can you stick out your tongue? Thank you. Looks good. Okay, I think that's good.
Done.
So it looks good. I don't see any signs of deficiencies.
Okay.
Or symptoms. So just to summarize, what we did in our consulting session was went over your health goals of wanting to get a more balanced meal and be healthier because you want to lose weight, and did a 24-hour recall. Talked a little bit about that. Did a nutrition physical exam, checked for signs and symptoms of deficiencies, but you're all good there. I didn't see any. So before we leave, did you have any other concerns or health goals you wanted to talk about?
Another important thing is I want to try to avoid illnesses and developing diabetes because that's on our family history.
Okay. I saw that.
And prescription drugs, obviously.
Yeah, I do see that you are on thyroid medication. Okay, cholesterol. So, actually, where did you change that?
It's in the beginning. You can cover
That's your parents' history.
I know
So
there's somewhere that that's me. Cholesterol over here. What's another picture?
Hypothyroidism there. Okay, so you're on some medications, and I did actually see you're taking a lot of supplements. So can you actually explain to me a little bit why you do take so many supplements? It says here you take calcium, omega-3, a multivitamin, turmeric, CoQ10, B12, biotin, glucosamine, and a flaxseed oil supplement. Since 2009.
Well, some of them, yeah. Well, calcium because, I want to make sure I don't have the osteopenia, to lose the bone density. Omega-3. Well, everything so I can feel better.
Okay.
Biotin, the doctor gave it to me because I think my nails were a little brittle at one time, and it was going to help my hair.
Okay. So some of these, the
and
doctors...
that, like the turmeric, I know I read about being good for arthritis or joint pain.
And I saw that in your history that you have some joint pain.
Every now and then I have it. And what is this?
Flaxseed.
Oh, flaxseed oil. Supposed to be good for cholesterol, and so is the omega. And
so did your doctor prescribe? Which ones did your doctors prescribe?
This one I would only think because I do the calcium because I know I need the calcium. And the other ones I kind of take on my own.
Okay.
For feeling better and,
So have they made you feel better?
I think the turmeric has, because I think I think that kind of helps me with the joint pain. Let me see.
Okay. Okay, well, you have a lot of health goals, which is
Mm-hmm.
good. You want to eat a more balanced meal. You're trying to get all of your supplements in,
Mm-hmm.
or you're trying to get enough of your recommended dietary
Right.
intake. You want to watch your fat. You do take medication. So before next time, before our follow-up visit, just
Mm-hmm.
kind of think about one main health goal that you'd like to focus on,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can work on that for now.
Okay.
So, what time works best for you to next meet?
The same time.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you next time, and we'll talk more about that specific health goal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.